Hello. Now, you might wonder, how do I get that code for my Arduino for the LEDs program on video? My two videos. Blake shows the Arduino in pot and LEDs. Search up Baaelectronics and find those two videos on YouTube. I'm going to show you the code since my video will take too long if I show the code on my other video. So, your screen should look like this if you have a Mac. Better delete this application. And so, if you don't have your sketch already written, I'm sorry I can't help you with that. But if your sketch is in this part list, you can just hit that. And what we're really paying attention to is this down here. And so, however many milliseconds you want it on for. Now this is for Arduino. Show you some advanced programs. Little advanced things. This measures in milliseconds. So for example, if you wanted it on for 1 second, don't just type 1. That won't work. 1,000 will work. Because it does it in milliseconds. And if you want it to turn off for, say, 3 seconds, I'm just making up examples here, 3,000. And to verify, hit that little thing of like a play button that'll verify the code, and make sure that it will work with your board. So go to board, and for example, mine is this one right here. If you have any other Arduino thing, select any of these. So if you had like Arduino de Miliano, you hit this, but in my case I have the newer version, so I'll click that. And this will automatically go away. And then hit upload. Hey, it's not working. We upload it. Now, it will not work if you don't have a board connected to your USB port. It's that one right in the middle of the screen. The USB port has to be plugged into an Arduino for this to work. So I'm going to plug in my own Arduino, which is this one, along a USB cable. So I'm just going to plug it into the USB port. And, whoops, it should say that. Just cancel it. Cancel! And now you can hit upload. Now, with yours, that green light should be on. The yellow one should not, but mine already has a program written on it, so that one means it's working with that same code on the computer. It was uploaded with that same code, only a different program. It's like 1 millisecond. 1 millisecond on, a half millisecond off. And hit upload. And you should see those two lights, TX and RX, should turn on and then go off. And then in my case, the board for mine, the new version of Arduino, you should see a little light that says L on it. That goes to the pins we're using. So the negative of your LED goes on ground and the positive goes on pin 13. If you used any other different pins, it would burn out the LED. So I'm using my little LED here. And just put that thing into the pins. And then it should work along with that little LED. You can't really see it because it's so bright. Well, it's programmed, and if you also had a 9-volt adapter, you could plug 9-volt adapter into the bottom instead of using a USB cable. You don't have to use a USB cable, you can use 9-volt. But it has to be 9-volt, 210 milliamps, or else it'll break the board. Like one of my adapters was 2.2 amps. That would burn it out. And now you can unplug your USB and close the computer, or just exit the file. Hit that thing, and if you want to save your code that you made to changes, hit save. If you just want to go to its normal settings, click don't save. And then it'll ask you this. Hit OK. That'll shut it down. Close that thing up. And if you want to put this thing in an enclosure, you can. Hey. Play with it. Make something. See ya. Bye.